Hey, I'm Rachel Greninger with Red Carpet Report. Tonight we're at the Vanity Fair L'Oreal Paris pre-Oscar party. Hi! Oh, hi, everybody, hi. Hi, I'm Rachel.
I'm Bailee.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So kind of a weird thing. Totally want to tell you that you play such a good crying little girl.
Oh, thank you.
Don't mean to be creepy.
You know what's funny is I hear that a lot.
Well, then congratulations.
It's not a creepy thing. Like I've kind of embraced it. Thank you.
Well, the funny thing is I find that the people that are the most raw on film are usually the most authentic in person, because you get to kind of emote that all out while you're doing that.
Oh yeah, it's like therapy. It's really, really fun. I remember when I did Don't Be Afraid of the Dark with Guillermo del Toro. He would roll the camera about five minutes, a little bit more, before we'd actually start filming the scene, and he would just let me scream, and I'd scream no, 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 like all the time, and he like got me to this place. But every day I was like emotionally and physically drained, but it was fantastic.
Well, it's this sort of like cathartic feeling, because you're purging all of this shit that's just kind of bubbling around, like simmering on the top, you know?
Thank you, yeah.
And you know, being a younger gal in Hollywood, I mean, I imagine that you're going through a lot of your life first, potentially on camera.
Yeah.
Like, what does that feel like for you, knowing that, like, maybe you don't have the normal school experience or life experience like you're portraying, but yet you're experiencing moments like uniquely time capsuled on film? Like, how does that feel for you?
It's funny. On my show Good Witch, there's lots of school scenes, and I'm always having to like get stuff out of my locker, and I don't know how to work a locker because I've never had one. So like it's a joke on set where like I'm going into high school like on my shows. But you know, it's so great. I love how blessed I am, and I love getting to do different things I probably wouldn't do in my normal life. And I mean, I wouldn't roll my eyes at my mom, but in a scene I would, and like, you know what I mean, like it's little different stuff. But it's really fun for me. I love it.
Well, it's cool because you get to do, that's one of my favorite things about acting, is that you get to do stuff that you would never get to get away with in real life.
And like sometimes you can't really fight like crazy robots and like,
or crash a car on a bridge.
Or like die and come back to life. Like
or have a love affair with somebody that you would that's totally wrong for you.
I haven't gotten to that part yet, but next thing, I guess.
But amazingly, you are a growing woman, so eventually you're probably gonna get there.
Yeah.
So please don't rat hole her, because that's not fair for anybody.
So funny, so funny.
Oh, tell me a little bit for closing. Anything that you have that's like advice for girls, not just like you, but other people that are just trying to kind of find their own path.
It's funny. I think it's one of those things where as teenagers, as adults, we're always constantly trying to find us. And I think that I've learned recently is that every day that you wake up, you're almost getting to reinvent yourself. And you're not labeled into one person. And you're able to try something different, and you're able to fail at it. But if you don't try, then you don't know. And I started this campaign. It's called I Am More Than a Word. It's basically kind of shutting down labels and stereotypes and words that we are called and we're labeled as a generation. So that's something that's kind of like, you know, not one word can define you, and we all have a voice, so we can all speak up and use it.
Awesome. Great. Well, have an excellent rest of the night. It was so
great
good talking to you.
you.
Thanks for watching, and if you like what you've seen here, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and in the comments below, tell me what you're hoping for on Oscar Sunday for Best Picture.